much. Well, new on AMX for now, there's just 2 more days of 2024, and that means time is running out for any final tweaks to your 24 finances. But you do still have time to make a donation to a cause that you feel strongly about. There is still time left. Joining us in the studio with some timely end-of-year financial tips is Mary Lago with Ferguson Wellman Capital Management. Good morning. Great to see you.
Good morning, Travis. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you coming in during your holidays here. It's a great topic to talk about. Of course, when you look into the new year, finance is always top of mind, but there is still time to make a charitable gift if you're looking into that. What are the parameters around that? What should people be keeping in mind?
Sure. Well, Americans are consistently ranked among the most generous philanthropists in the world. And if there's a cause that you care about, there's still time to get it done and make it count for 2024. But time is running out. There's no time to waste. So if you're planning to send a check, you need to have that contribution postmarked by December 31st. So at this point in time, it might even be smarter to go online and make an online contribution using your credit card or debit card. That way your statement will definitely reflect that the contribution was made in 2024.
That makes sense. And what are some of those organizations, when you look at, maybe a tax benefit for a charitable organization, what are some of those organizations that many people want to keep in mind?
Yeah, those tax benefits are really powerful. So giving is a win-win, right? You're not only driving positive changes in our community, but you're positioning yourself for a great tax benefit. And for those in the highest bracket, it can cost as little as 50 cents on the dollar to support your favorite organization.
Wow.
So some of those qualifying organizations are going to be 501c3 charitable organizations, but that covers a lot of territory. It could be healthcare organizations, faith-based organizations, education organizations like maybe your children's school or your alma mater, health service organizations, and don't forget music and the arts that we all need to enrich our community.
Yeah. Well, what do the tax benefits look like if somebody hasn't ever, maybe they've even donated but haven't filed it with their taxes? What does that look like for somebody that hasn't seen that before?
Yeah, so if you're itemizing your deductions on your tax return and you make a charitable contribution, you're likely going to qualify for sheltering some of your income. So it just has the effect of reducing the amount of income you pay taxes on. So it's whatever your tax rate is. But for those high income earners, that can be 50%.
That makes a lot of sense there. And what other rules should people be paying attention to? Before the end of the year, before that clock strikes midnight, what other rules should people be keeping in mind if they're looking to make that gift?
Well, in terms of the charitable gifts, I think we've covered it, but there's some other year-end tips and things we might want to keep in mind. Many people are thinking about how to maximize their retirement savings this time of year. And if you're contributing to a 401k or an employer-sponsored plan, it's probably a little late unless you have a really kind HR department, to try to get those contributions increased. But actually, if you're using an IRA or a Roth IRA to supplement that plan, you still have until April 15th. So there's no time like the present to get an account open if you haven't already, and you can contribute up to $7,000 per year to an IRA or a Roth IRA, or if you're 50 or older, it bumps up to $8,000 per year.
That's great. That's great information to keep in mind. Now, of course, that New Year resolution, it's always fitness and exercise and financial well-being. Those are like the big ones that people always try to stick to. As an expert, what is your tip to staying on budget, to maybe making that investment you haven't made? What is your pro tip for somebody at home?
Yes, those health and wealth are nearest and dearest to our hearts. Exactly. So a couple things to keep in mind. Make sure that you're maintaining a rainy day fund with 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses. That's just a good buffer in case the unexpected happens. You have a change in employment, the car breaks down, etc. Be intentional about your retirement savings, so make sure you're at least maxing out your employer matching that you have available to you. That's just free money. And think about using a Roth IRA or Roth 401k. Those are really valuable, especially for those in low income tax brackets or the younger folks among us. Make sure you're reviewing your investment portfolio. Make sure it's reflective of your current goals. And then if you don't have an estate plan, it's a great time to put one in place, regardless of your age. It'll just give you the peace of mind that you know you have a plan in place to say your healthcare wishes will be honored and the beneficiaries that you want will be receiving your funds.
Yeah. When it comes to money matching, never be afraid to reach out to your HR department, right? If you have a question, go ask it.
Exactly. They know this is available. They want to continue, really encourage individuals to save for retirement. That gives us all great peace of mind.
Yeah. Mary, it's always great to talk to you. Thanks again for coming in on the holidays. Really appreciate your time.
It's been a pleasure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again. It's Mary Lago with Ferguson Wellman. You can always check things out on FergusonWellman.com. If you have any more questions that you need answered there, again, that's FergusonWellman.com. All right, it is 7:40 right now, and up